Previously on the Evermoor Chronicles.
You must get us 3 fated villagers on your account.
Where is the third?
Let it happen, Fated One.
Come back with our sister.
She is protected by love.
Where was this girl before?
I warned you. This is what happens when you play with people's hearts.
I saw you and Cameron in the tapestry room. Looks like this pretend breakup just became the real one.
Stop the dead! Come on, we're sinking into it.
I left my friends for my new life. How will I know it's gonna be alright? I gotta take control and write my destiny. The future's still untold. Nobody else can see if this will be forevermore.
Quiet! I can assure you that no bog creature has been sighted on the moors.
Bogzilla. I know what this is. This is the epic sludge.
The epic what?
The epic sludge is where the moors rise up and swallow everything in their path. So, if there was a creature living in the mud, then
He'd rise up too.
Bogzilla!
Could we have sensible suggestions only, please?
I propose that we dig a giant plug hole and simply drain the mud away like a bath.
Why don't we get help from outside the village?
What is this on?
Punishment.
We had a deal and you broke it.
The bog is rising. It will swallow all of Evermoor, like Hollow Fall before it. We couldn't stop it, even if we wanted to.
Unless
we were free and regained our powers. Release her from love's sickly hold and give her to us. Lose the village beneath the mud.
All of Evermore consumed by the bog. It was staring us right in the face.
Pop's going to kill me.
Otto, your dad, he stopped the Founders once, right? He could do it again.
And you said opening the doorway would suck the Founders into the demigod realm.
The doorway is shut tight. It's not opening again until my punishment is up. And that's not happening for another 1,000 years.
They are way harsh up there. It won't open for anything.
My father will only come before the punishment is up, if I meet my demise.
That can't be the only way.
Well, there is the egg.
Did you lay that?
No, I didn't lay it.
What is it?
This was my father's parting gift when he banished me to this naughty step 1,000 years ago. This, he said, is a simple puzzle. Solve it, and I prove I've grown and learned my lesson, and thus be released from my punishment in an instant.
The Founders would get pulled in?
They'd be helpless against it.
So you're telling me you've had this thing for 1,000 years and you haven't solved it yet?
No. I gave up after 200.
Oh, no, this is good. A puzzle we can do. Finally, a bit of logic required. Did your dad give you any clues?
Yes. He laughed when he gave it to me.
You know, my life used to be pretty glamorous before I came here. Oh, you got something on your... Oh, yeah, that's better.
Footprints!
What have I told you about wearing your clown shoes in the house?
Jakey boy?
I saw him. He came right by me. 7 feet tall, lurching like a sludgy beast. Bogzilla. I saw into his soul. We locked eyes.
And what did you see?
He's not from around here.
This is it. This is my big chance. Too long have I tried and failed to make the cover of Eerie Theories. If there was ever a time to find fame and fortune in the unknown, that time is now. Jakey boy, we're going to catch ourselves a mud creature.
How long have you been practicing that speech?
6 years.
Maybe it takes voice commands.
It was all I had to speak to before Tara came along. So I've said everything you can say to it.
There has to be a solution. It just has to be found. What did she do wrong to be sent here?
For my birthday, my father gave me a wish. I wanted wheels, so I wished for my own chariot. But it was a test. And I failed it. I was supposed to use the wish to help someone else.
You got a lesson for a birthday present.
I know. I was so angry I took Father's chariot without asking. Caused a year of thunder on Earth. Pop sent me here to learn about mortals. As the sacred Snoot they gave thanks to, I was to hear about their daily lives, their triumphs and tribulations, learn to understand them.
And you finally discovered what makes people great?
No? My goodness, you people are boring. All I could do was wait it out.
So the solution to the egg has something to do with people?
Children, the bog has swallowed my statue. School is cancelled until further notice. May fate be with the plug hole diggers.
We're running out of time.
We live in a magic village, right? Why don't we use magic to solve the egg? I bet Otto didn't try that.
Look at you, Mr. Magic Pants.
Okay, so we asked the tapestry. Tell them, Sorsha.
Here. It was once predicted that a fairground traveller would come to town who possessed a crystal ball that could solve any puzzle. The all-knowing Zeltosh.
Tapestry, oh tapestry. Please send us the crystal ball of the all-knowing Zeltosh. Just to be clear, not the all-knowing Zeltosh, just his crystal ball. Tapestry, oh tapestry.
Sweet Veronica, I got what I asked for.
The puzzle must be reflected in its glass. Then you ask the ball to solve it.
Please, tell us the solution to this egg.
What just happened? It's a thing of beauty.
You don't think it's too big?
Hello? We're capturing Bogzilla?
Let's go through it one more time.
We know he likes yuck bars, that's a fact. He follows the trail to here, takes the bait, which tips the scales, knocking the books over, turns the light on, dazzling him.
That's when the camera goes off.
Right, and then the counterweight sets the ball rolling, which releases the lever and drops the basket.
You don't think it's a little elaborate?
Well, what would you propose?
I don't know. Put food in a storeroom and when he goes in, shut the door behind him?
Well, we've built it now.
You did what?
We just tried the one thing you've had in all this time. Magic.
You didn't think there might have been a reason I didn't try it, Tara?
Admittedly, not until just now.
The demigods despise cheating. I mean, it's up there with being a scaredy cat. The egg is not only magic resistant, but the very act of using magic on it sets off its anti-tampering mechanism.
What's its anti-tampering mechanism?
It doles out a magic punishment on those who cheated, to teach them a lesson on why we don't.
What kind of punishment?
What's the one punishment you'd hate most?
To have my clothes, hair straighteners and makeup confiscated.
It's different for everyone, but rest assured it'll happen to you all. And you can't escape it.
Please, Egg, help me, before it's too late.
Tara, look at this. See what I'm dealing with? Why haven't you got your punishment yet?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Has Ed got his?
What is happening to me? I am singing uncontrollably.
What was that?
My punishment? Singing without my consent.
Seb hates musicals.
That's not musical. That's the sound of stepping on a plug.
That's why I hate the things. Mum made me do musicals, even though I couldn't sing. Sorsha, it's time we talked things through. Overcame the founder inside you.
Why can't I hear him? Why can't I hear...
What is she saying? This is dismaying.
Can you hear us?
My worst punishment. Not being able to communicate with Seb.
On the plus side, at least you can't hear him singing.
Why haven't you gotten your punishment yet?
I don't know. I don't know. But it's not like it could get any worse.
Lines. I hate lines.
Magic tricks me into loving Bella. What? Tara, is this true?
What is going on? What has she done wrong?
What did he say?
Sweet Veronica. Bella got turned to stone, and I had to get her back. And the only way to do that was with a love's kiss.
There was no one who loved me.
I pretended to be you to get Cameron to fall for you. I had to. I had to!
I trusted you. I always trusted you. Now you've ruined it.
Cameron, wait!
Give him time. He has a mountain to climb. That's your punishment. Losing Cameron's trust. Hardest of all to get back.
It's horrible, Otto. How do I make it stop?
You don't. You just serve your time. Wait out the punishment. I've been in here 1,000 years. There's no way around it. You just have to sweat it out.
What kind of solution is that? When does it end?
Like the punishment itself. It's different for everyone.
Why are you cleaning your cage so obsessively?
The doorway to the demigod realm, Tara. This is it. You're standing on it. If we solve that egg, the founders will be sucked right through here.
Not if. When.
Footprints. The bait's been taken. He must have escaped. Picture. Boxilla. Boxilla, we have proof. We have proof, Jakey boy.
Yes. Tara, it's time to admit defeat.
What? No.
Listen to me. Your determination is your finest quality. But there's a time when it becomes stubbornness. Now, the difference between a girl and a supreme Everine is a person who can admit it.
So you're telling me to let the founders have their powers?
I am telling you to save the village. Save your family. You must give up Sorsha for the greater good.
Will it hurt her, Sorsha?
Do we look in pain to you?
I'll break them up, for real this time.
Doing the right thing.
Just save the village.
The village is a doorway to the demigod realm. If we are to maintain our powers, we don't just need it shut and locked. We need to destroy it.
And destroy it we will.
What are you doing with my laptop?
I'm waiting for an email from Eerie Theories.
Ludo Carmichael, if you have to dispose of muddy monster costumes, please use the furnace.
I don't have a... You're Boxilla.
I prefer the term endangered bog person.
The footprints, the yuck bars, all of it?
Look, you wanted your cover so bad,
No, I can't look.
Dear Ludo Carmichael, thank you for your contribution to Eerie Theories. Please find attached a copy of the cover for the next issue.
Boxilla exposed as hopes. He wears frames.
I'm sorry, dude.
That is the nicest thing anyone has ever done for me.
But I made a fool out of you.
Fool, Shmuel, I'm famous.
We lost a long time ago, Otto. We're just too stupid to realize it. Look at me like that. We tried everything else. It's time to end Sorsha's feelings for Seb and let the founder take over.
But that can't be it.
It's fate.
You're giving up just like that?
She's right. It's fate. But you're wrong about one thing. It's not your fate. Or theirs. Or this village's. It's mine.
What are you doing?
I was sent to watch over this place. I never took it seriously. But something happened when I met you lot. I found something worth protecting.
But there's nothing you can do.
Yes, there is. Plan A. Stay you.
What is he doing? He said something about Plan A.
Snoots can't fly too close to the sun.
He said Only upon my demise will my father come. No!
Otto!
Dear son, you have solved the puzzle. To see humanity not as a burden, but a privilege.
Bella, you're back.
You're not singing.
And I can hear you again.
It's over.
Otto's done it. The doorway to the demigod realm is opening.
So, your sorry little experiment has finally come to an end.
Why are you smiling?
I feel free again. You have no control over me.
What is this?
The demigods.
Don't believe it.
Sister, how can we solve this?
I never expected a scientist and an area to be a couple. Forget her. She's in a circle. Seb, you'd be a whole lot better off with me.
I kissed Sebastian.
Sorsha?
Oh. Sorsha's gone. Close the doorway to the demigod realm.
We're on our own. Next time on the Evermoor Chronicles.
Princess of Hollowfall.
You use this thread and we lose Cameron.
It's the epic sludge!
Into the bunker.
The founders, they must have erased my memory on the way back.
Tell me you're not talking about the founders.
Fight her! Tara, duck!